I don't even know where I'm going with this video. This video is going to be a hot mess because I'm really doing this off the top of my head. Okay, so I'm on vacation and my mom's going to be here in a little bit, but I thought this is like so pretty. Like this background's cute. Like, you know, the hotel background makes me feel like I'm an official YouTuber. Like, oh, I'm at MagCon or whatever. Yeah, I'm going to talk to you guys about the time last year I was in the Miss Freshman pageant. And so I'm just going to talk about my experience and then like what the royal court itself is like, what the pageant process was. I just got out of the shower, if you can't tell, so if you see me dripping, just try to ignore that. So the pageant process itself, it started off with an information session that everyone went to who was interested. At first, there were like 50 to 60 people in that room. Don't let that intimidate you at all, because half of those people will not actually apply. Once they learn what's involved in the pageant process, they will drop out. Because they think, oh, it's gonna be cute, it's gonna be like my high school homecoming. I didn't have a homecoming king or queen thing. A lot of the girls who were there were like, oh, it's gonna be like, I'm gonna be homecoming queen, and there's really not gonna be that much involved with it. That's not true. It's a lot of work. The pageant itself is a lot of work, and then the position itself is a lot of work. After the information session, you filled out an application. It asked you why you wanted to be Miss Howard or Miss Freshman, what kind of experience you had in your high school. I mean, they're gonna be taking like your resume from high school. They're gonna be taking the organizations you were part of, if you had any leadership experience. After that, I don't know exactly how many people applied for the Mr. and Miss Freshman, but there were in the end 6 of us, 6 girls and 6 boys for 12 in total. It was a really rigorous process. I got an email less than a week later, and after that it was hit the ground running practices every Tuesday and Thursday in the evening for 2 hours minimum. The girls, we practiced in heels, so you'd be wearing heels for 2 hours straight. You would be standing most of the time. Basically, pageant practice is practice. You have to learn your opening number, which is a dance. You don't have to be a dancer to do it. It's a very easy like pageant dance, like a lot of shoulder bobbing and smiling. I remember, I think it was the first day, we were walking in our heels, and we were walking kind of like the way we would be walking on stage, and we had books on our head. Like what you see in movies, we had books on our head, and we were like sitting up straight and with our hands to our side, and we had to walk and smile. And if you've been in a pageant before, you know that this is not like weird, this is very normal. But for me, I had never been in a pageant before. This was so strange. Basically, a pageant practice was every day going through what you were going to do the day of the pageant so that you were prepared and you didn't look a hot mess. Our pageant director, he was like,
y'all aren't gonna embarrass me.
Learn, memorize your content as quickly as possible. They'll tell you that, but like you'll think, oh, I have time. Don't wait till the last minute to memorize your content. If you're chosen, learn it as soon as possible, because the more critiquing you can get on your actual delivery, the better. The people who are there mentoring you and letting you know how to do this, they've either won before or they've done this before, and so they know what judges are looking for, so they want to help you on that delivery, and that delivery is what's going to make the difference between someone who gets a position and someone who doesn't. I'm sorry I'm talking so fast. I really am trying to get this done because I know my mom's gonna be in here any minute. So there are a few parts to the process, to the actual pageant. So the first part is your opening number. The opening number, you're dancing. After the opening number, you will give your intro. This is where everyone goes down a line and they say, hello, my name is, where you're from, what class you're in, and then some, like they jazz it up some way. Some people, like, they make it like interesting. So after that, you introduce your platform. Platform is basically what you want to do as Miss Freshman or Mr. Freshman. So my platform was, I look good, I feel good, I am good, and it was focusing on mental and emotional and physical health. A freshman, basically, we're all in a new place, but we all want to take care of ourselves as much as we can so that we can do the best that we can. After your platform is your talents. Really, it's up to you. Be as creative as you want to be. Again, you want to make it memorable. A lot of people sing, a lot of people dance, and if that's your thing, don't feel like you can't do it, but try to do it in a way that is unique to you. After the talent portion is the gown portion. So you'll walk out and you will, in your dress, whatever you choose to wear, and you will make a circle, we did kind of like a figure 8 kind of thing. And you'll walk out in your dress, and while they're doing it, they will be reading a bio about you. And you literally just sit there and you smile. So at the end of the bio, you will finish and they will read a question for you. The question I received was, if you had a friend or a woman in an abusive relationship, what would you tell her? Another question was, what do you think were the biggest issues in Black relationships today? What is the biggest issue for youth today? They're pretty general questions. And then the day of the pageant, honestly, I tried to just have as much fun as I possibly could. Other people were super stressed. I was not one of those people. See, I got into this not necessarily to win. Coming to college was a completely different experience for me, and I was on my own, and I was like, you know what? The only way you're not gonna be scared is to do something that scares you. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna completely jump into this experience, and honestly, I don't regret it at all. As soon as I jumped in, I felt immediately comfortable. Like, putting myself out there in that way, like, I felt like there's nothing you can't do. So it really was a big confidence booster for me, and I'm so happy that I did it. I think it's a really great opportunity. If you're someone like me who's looking to get out of your comfort zone and try something new, I would definitely suggest it. If you're a pageant girl who's been a pageant girl her whole life and wants to be a pageant girl once again, I'd also suggest it. It's a lot of work. Don't go into it thinking you're just gonna fly by and you're just gonna get a win. The people who do this take it really seriously. And it's a lot of work for them as well to put together a pageant, so they expect you to do a lot of work too. If you guys have any more questions, let me know. I'd love to share. It was honestly a fantastic experience. There's my mom. My mother is now in the shower, so I'm gonna finish this up. Let me know if you guys want more information, any more tips. Honestly, if you're interested in being a part of Royal Court or the Miss Freshman pageant, everything I'm telling you, you're gonna figure it out by the time you get there. I had a lot of people tweet me and DM me on Instagram asking questions, and I'm happy I was able to help you guys out and let you guys know what you needed to know. So keep that going. Bye.